In this video, we're going to talk about demand. So in the previous video, we talked about market conditions, and the market conditions give us a real good look at what the demand is going to look like. So I'm just going to jot down real quick that we're looking at Asia's forecasting a growth between 25 and 30% this round, and a round is a year in length, okay? And Europe has a 6 to 10% increase. And the US is within a 15 to 20% increase. And then it says that there's a research report that found the next generation handsets Tech 2 is driving customers crazy, peanuts. According to CEO Bruce Summerstein, not Springsteen, provided 100 Asian and 100 European hardcore tech consumers with Tech 2 handsets for a week, and they started experiencing withdrawal symptoms, headaches, stuff like that when they were taken away. So Tech 2 might be a really big thing coming up. So let's take a look at demand. I'm going to go to the demand tab here. The demand tab tells us a number of things. First, it shows us each of our technologies. Red is technology 1, and this is the availability in the network for it, okay? That means consumers have the availability to get it. I liken it to, I live out in the country, and not every technology is available to me out here, okay? Some of you have cable and real high-speed internet. I don't get that. So I'm in like this 70% where sometimes technology doesn't hit me right away, okay? So think about it that way. So that's like your coverage area. So for Asia, everybody has Tech 1. So you have 100% availability of consumers to purchase it. Same with Europe and US, it's growing, okay? Technology 2, you're going to see in rounds 1, 2, rounds 1 and 2 in the US, there's not very much, like a very small growth, right? But come round 3, you're up to 56% of users already have access to it. So that's a good amount. And same with Asia, that Tech 2 is going to rise a little bit quicker. Still ending up in about the same spot by round 3, but you'll have a little bit of a jump earlier on. And in Europe, it's just a steady increase. So round 3 is almost in the same spot. Doesn't look, I think because of the green line, doesn't look as much. Now, if you're looking at overall growth, because we have 10 rounds, okay, overall growth in Europe, Tech 4 seems to be a lot more popular. Asia, Tech 3 seems to be more popular of the other two technologies, and Tech 2 for sure in the US. So each area has its own, I guess, technologies that seem to do better. And so you get to decide how many technologies do you want to introduce, and what does that growth look like, okay? So I am going to pick, while I'm in here, because I don't want to mess with anybody, I'm going to go ahead and pick one that nobody has signed up on. And you can see that this is how you're starting out. So you have what your demand was last round, and then you have technology 1 only. So you can only pick technology 1, that's all that you have, okay? I'll show you how to add a technology in a little bit. Right now I'm just going to show you how to set demand, okay? Because I think that's going to be the most difficult thing to understand. So remember I just talked earlier about the demand that you get from the market conditions page? That's what you're going to enter here. So predicted market growth, that's what it was telling you. So in Asia, the predicted market growth is 25 to 30%. Let's say I want it to be kind of on the lower side in my prediction, because I don't want to overshoot what the market might do. So I'm going to say 25%. In the US, it was 15 to 20%. Maybe in the US, with the tariff issue, there wasn't much of a tariff issue. Maybe I go 17% here. Okay, so again, this is overall market growth. This is all consumers that are going to be using phones and purchasing phones this year. And in Europe, it's 6 to 10%. I'm going to stay at 6 for the purposes of this, just to show you that you can kind of go around that cycle. You can even go a little bit lower, a little bit higher, but this is where you get those numbers from. This is to give you an idea. The reason why I went a little bit lower with Europe this round is because it said that, you know, the corporate tax rate's going up, the euro's falling. I'm just going to stay on the lower side of that for that reason, okay? So that is why I put that in there. So I'm almost done with making decisions on this page. The next thing I need to do is predict how much market share I'm going to take from my competition. The maximum number for both products that you're able to produce is 100%, but that's across all of your competition. You're not going to get 100% unless you put everybody out of business, which is very, very unlikely. For most companies, your percent of growth is a small percentage. It might only be a couple of percentage points, 1, 2, maybe 3 percentage points. You should not be, let's say I introduced another product here. If I put 10% here and 15% there, I'd be saying I'll have a quarter of the market of the US market just to myself. You may be overestimating your demand if you do that. So here is where you have to be a little bit cautious. So let's say you would add another product, you might actually reduce your demand for your first product so that you're not like overestimating what your overall shares might be, if that makes sense. So in this case, last round was 12.5%. I think I'm just going to try and grow it 1%. So I'm going to make everything go up by 1%. I'm going to be pretty conservative here, try to take a little bit of the market share from my fellow classmates, and that's what I'm going to do. So with that being said, that's all that I have to do this round. Okay, so this is my demand forecast, and it's already in here. If I go to my decision checklist, you'll be able to see, if I scroll down, this is where I changed my predicted market growth. So you can see that it was, it's been inputted. And then this demand will carry over into our production page on the next video. So I will show you how that works.